Hey everybody, this is Kevin over at BibleWellness.com. Just real quickly, I want to talk about the need, the essentialness to be self-disciplined in an undisciplined world. It just seems like the culture we live in is becoming more morally corrupt, more decadent, more just do what thou wilt, just more open about everything. And it's becoming essential, even more essential, that we be about our Father's business, and also that we develop and hone our fruit or our gift, our skill of self-discipline. I've noticed today, just looking at myself, when I do these videos, a lot of times it comes from introspection and also what the Father is speaking to me. Uh, so you know, I've kind of fallen off the bandwagon in a couple of areas of my life. Just looking at my exercise schedule, I used to keep a tight exercise schedule. Now I've kind of fallen off. Um, just looking at that, you have to be disciplined in whatever endeavor you take. And if you want to be proficient at it, if you want to be an expert at it, if you want to be a master at it. So just real quickly, I just want to talk about the need to be disciplined when you got Facebook, you got Pinterest, you got Instagram, you got TV, you got all these events going on. There's always something going on to keep you away from being disciplined about the things you should be doing, the things that make you productive and not just busy or a busybody or just out just in the wind of the blowing whichever way the culture winds are blowing. And just looking at recent events like the Grammys, the recent Super Bowl halftime show, and looking at a few movies that's coming out in theaters and stuff, just kind of looking ahead and looking at examining the culture as it is. It's getting crazy. You got sex magic being performed on stage by Katy Perry. You got Miley Cyrus just twisting and turning and putting her bum in my face and sticking the tongue guide at me. You got Justin Bieber acting a fool. You got all these examples, these idols that are leading the masses to do that. It's cool and hip. It's trendy to do what you want to do, and that's not the case. So we have to be adamant. We have to be on top of our game when it comes to being about our Father's business, because the adversary is out to deceive and destroy as many people as he can, and you want to make sure that you stay out of his way. And one of the ways you do that is by abiding in Jesus, and also by applying yourself and exerting some discipline about doing some things, because it's real easy to get lackadaisical, lazy, and slothful, which leads to decadence, which leads to just all out just moral decay, a downward spiral into the pits of hell. And this is what we want to stay out of. So just looking at a few verses, Proverbs 25 and 28. It says, like a city whose walls are broken down is a man who lacks self-control. So self-control is important. And then also Proverbs 29:11, one who gives full vent to his anger acts like a fool. One who keeps himself under control is wise. And the verse says, a fool gives full vent to his anger, but a wise man keeps himself under control. So we have to be careful with our emotions. We are emotional creatures, and we have to make sure that we keep those things in check, keep them intact, in line, so that we don't let them get the best of us, and we don't let them rule and reign in our life. I've made in the past, and I've made plenty of decisions based on emotion, and those decisions usually were the worst decisions I could have made in my life. So we want to make sure to keep our emotions in check. And then another one is that we have to remember that self-control, self-discipline is a fruit of the Spirit. We can see this in Galatians 5, 22, 23, where it says the fruit of the Spirit is such and such, gentleness and self-control. 2 Timothy 1 and 7. God did not give us a spirit of timidity, but a spirit of power, love, and self-control, self-discipline. 2 Timothy 1 and 7. And then also 1 Peter 1:13, prepare your minds for action Be self-controlled. So these are just a few verses that come to mind with me and that I've been kind of just looking at, and the Father's been speaking to me about being self-controlled in a lazy world. This world is getting more lazy by the minute. I mean, I can't believe how many people I'm running into that would rather sit home and collect a check versus go out and earn their money. And I mean, if you're not able, that's one thing. But if you're able-bodied and you're young, you're healthy, you're vibrant, and you're just wanting to just just say, hey, it's easier for me to sit home and collect a check than go out and have to give some blood, sweat, and tears and earn my way, earn my money, earn my check. We got some problems, and this is part of being self-controlled, self-disciplined. Um, just being able to do things where you don't feel like it, but because you have to do it. So this is Kevin at BibleWellness.com speaking to the importance of having self-control in your life, and being about your Father's business so that we're productive and we're producing and we're not just busybodies, just busy, just going to and fro and being unfocused and just blowing the way the culture winds are blowing. So this is Kevin over at BibleWellness.com. Hit like, hit share, and leave your comments and your criticisms. And also don't forget to sign up for the newsletter in the right-hand margin of the page. Look forward to hearing from you guys and talking to you guys later. May the grace of Jesus be with you always.